Hi, welcome to Christine's Corner. I'm back for the spring rotation, and I really missed you guys. We have, on my left, I have Pam.
Hi.
Hi, Pam.
Hi.
She's back from last season. She does such a wonderful job. I said, please come back. The audience loves you. She's going to paint for you and show you step by step how to paint. She has Art for Healing, and she can tell you her email right now because she doesn't have a website. So go ahead.
Yeah, so my email is paintingpeacewithpamela.com@gmail.com. Sorry about that. And what I've been doing is I got a certification for a window between worlds, and that helps people learn to heal while they're painting. So I've started doing classes with that.
Oh, good. I've heard of them. I've seen that they were based in California, though.
Yes, they are. And
I wanted to go visit them.
Yes.
Just to see what all that they do. Did you get a chance to do that?
No, I actually learned online, and it was really great because it was a Zoom call, so I got to meet them all. And
oh, that's so neat.
it's a great group of people. So
yeah,
it's really
someday.
fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's great because you do a lot of art for healing that I've been a part of some organizations that it really is soothing. And you have such a great voice that goes with it and soothing. So you got a good treat today. So what are you going to paint for us today?
Oh, so today we're going to paint a mountain scene with a field and flowers in the front. And then the mountains will be in the back and the sky. Just kind of a happy springing painting is what I thought we'd do.
I see a lot of pretty colors. Can I just move this up so they can see? Sure. I don't want it mixed with everything. And
yeah, I don't think it'll mix. It'll be fine.
See all this? Well, it's pretty cool. I love the colors you have here. And I love this bowl, too. And the tray.
One of the things I've been doing lately is picking my favorite colors to start a painting with. And it's been really interesting that they turn out into, when I mix them, that I can still make a regular green or like a classic color. So it's been really helpful to me for some reason. It makes me happier to use happy colors.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot of paint here in front of us. What's the name of the paint again? Because you said you like the artist.
Yeah, the artist's name is Jane Davenport, and she has her own art supplies. And I don't know, maybe 4 years ago, I found her online and I joined her group. And she has books out, and she does all these challenges, painting challenges each month. And I really learned a lot from her, not just for painting, but also people-wise. And she's just really a wonderful person. And she's out of the outback, so she's far away. So.
Did you get to meet her?
No, I haven't.
That's
yeah,
not in the outback. No. Yeah, there are a lot of pretty colors in there. So I can't wait till you start.
Yeah.
See what it looks like.
So before we start, what I've been doing is I'd like you to do like a little meditation just to relax a little bit.
Oh, good.
So if you want to close your eyes, you can.
I'll do it with you.
Okay. So basically, we're just going to think about if we have any tense points in our bodies, like my neck is kind of tense, so I'm just going to move it around and make it feel a little better. And just think about that area and think of good thoughts so that it relaxes. And now think of a place that's really beautiful that you can go to and that makes you smile.
I love the beach.
Yeah, me too. And so you're walking on the beach, we'll do the beach, and listening to the waves and just feeling the peace, smelling the salty air, just feeling the sun glow and come down into your body. And you're just feeling really wonderful. And so now what I want you to do is you can open your eyes if you're ready. And
That was very relaxing. Everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And what you can do is think about things that make you smile. And what I do, you can write a list or just think about it. I usually write on my canvas. And so I have a lot of things that make me smile. I work with preschoolers during the day, and there's always some shenanigans going on.
Yeah, I bet.
They make me smile, and my daughters make me smile. Flowers, painting, friends, you know. So I'm just gonna write a quick list on here, and then every time I see this painting, I'm gonna think about things that make me smile. It's like a trigger to think about what makes you happy. So go ahead and write a list. So
I didn't bring my paper or anything, but you go ahead. Go ahead in the audience.
Yeah, I had pens, but I missed them. So I'm just writing my daughters who are older, the kids in my classroom, the sun, flowers, the birds in the morning, and warm days.
Yeah, that's good. Those
So,
are very good, happy thoughts.
yeah,
Is that a marker?
this is, it's one of those double-sided, so it's got a thick side and a thin side. It's it actually came with a bunch of different colors. I usually use the black one. And it's supposed to be waterproof and fade-proof and all that for like scrapbooking.
Oh, nice.
So I use it on these, but so you can write it on your canvas, and like you could do it in pencil if you wanted to paint over it, or you can do it darker. Like if I wanted it really dark, I'd use the thicker part so that it comes through the painting if you actually wanted to read it. Sometimes I will write like poetry and things like that on my paintings. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with some green, because a lot of this is going to be green, and this is just a regular trim paintbrush. Yeah. So this is a fast way to do it. So I'm just going to put in my field that's green, which is right in the middle. And what I usually do is paint around the edge of these canvases. This one actually is a canvas that is stapled in the back. And they wrap it around wood. So I always paint the sides so that when you see it, like when it's finished, it just looks a little more finished. And so I know my main color for this bottom half is going to be green, so I'm going to paint the sides green right there. So I'm just going to make this. This can be kind of a washy green because it's, we're going to paint over it.
Oh, it's going to go
Yeah.
the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'm using this big brush, so it's quick and easy. I guess I don't have to hold it on.
Did you have to gesso your canvas before you start, or does it matter?
Sometimes I do. It depends how like thick I want the paint, but since I usually do an underpainting that acts like gesso, so like this green is gonna be painted over and over, so it kind of makes it, seals it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this is a gallery, like a gallery quality canvas. so it's not as
Already.
porous.
Okay.
Yeah, they have different levels of canvases, and like student level and then medium, I don't know. And gallery is like if you wanted to hang it in a gallery. And it's finer, like a finer weave. So in the middle is going to be these darker mountains, but they're green mountains. So it's going to be a little darker green. I'm going to add a little blue and some yellow to this. And a lot of my mixing I do on the canvas. And so I'm going to have like almost like an X. It's going to come down across and then X out the other side here. So we've got two green mountains here. And then I'm going to do the sides.
So it doesn't matter how the colors are mixing?
No, not right now. Right now I'm just putting in the background. And so now we're going to have like a blue mountain here. And it's kind of a darkish, well, I guess a medium blue, not really darkish. But it's jagged on the top. And as you get farther back, like your pictures become more gray and less defined as they get back. And usually the brighter colors stand out farther. So if you want something to stick out, then you use the brighter colors. And then on top of that, I'm going to put just a blue sky with a little bit of white, like a really...
You should show them what it looks like right now.
Okay, so that's the
awesome.
mountain, and
I love how the colors blend together.
yeah, it's kind of fun to do too, because
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know, just playing around. So
Yep.
so the sky's going to be kind of a gray sky. So I'm going to add a little bit of brown to it to make a little bit gray, just like a gray blue, like my shirt here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not bright blue. And there's some clouds in there on the top, which I'm just going to go around. So right now, this is just like really fast, and like I'll go in and add like the actual shapes later. So I'm leaving the clouds white where it is. And
Must be hard with that big brush. No?
it's interesting. But what's good about acrylic is it dries fast and you can paint over it. So hopefully by the time I get done with the sky, the bottom part's going to be almost dry. So I'm just getting these basic colors in. And then, okay, so we're going to have some clouds in the middle, and then the other thing. So I'm done with this brush, so I'm going to put it off on my little paper towel pile here.
I found a newspaper now.
Yeah, and I want to have some flowers in the front of this field, but first I wanted to make sure there's enough yellow in the field. That's this big area here. Because I really want the flowers to be the big focus, because I'm thinking it's like spring and I'm ready for the flowers to be out and about.
Yes, definitely. We're all waiting for the spring. Can't make up its mind.
No.
Spring, summer, winter.
Right. I know it keeps going back and forth. It's supposed to be like 69 next week.
Yeah.
Today it was so cold.
And my doors went open. It was frozen.
Oh yeah, mine were click shut. Like they opened, but they kind of stuck. But so what I'm doing is just adding yellow to my green so that I have some light green going on in there. And I just want to go down like a third of that. And I'm using like a medium brush, and I like the flat ones. This one has a flat angle, which I really like because I get a little point on it. And like if I want to do detail, I can just go sideways, or I can go this way. It's like two brushes in one. It's like my favorite.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, it's hard to
Yes.
choose.
It is. There's so many kinds that there is. And so now I'm going to work on the clouds, and then I'm going to go into the mountain. And so the mountain is way back. So the farther back things, you want blues and purples. The closer up, you want yellows and reds. So like warm colors versus cold colors, which would be the blues and the purples. So just trying to get this so it's not green clouds here. We want some.
Paper towels are all, it's so great for that.
Yeah.
Clean your brush too.
Very helpful. So I, since I brought these paints from Jane Davenport, she makes all these different colors, and this is not like a pure white, it's actually like a pearly color. So she adds a lot of like either glitter or glistening paint into the paint, which is kind of cool. So these clouds are going to be kind of pearly. But I'm just going to make like swirly motions here to make the clouds. And I don't know my cloud names, but they're the ones that are swirly.
I know, it's just fun to make shapes and say, is that a giraffe or a whale or
Right, yeah.
a dove?
Lay out there and
Yeah.
look at that. So just a few swirls, and then I'll go back in to add a little bit of shadows later.
Pretty, it's coming along nicely.
Thanks. So now I'm gonna add some darks to the mountain. So I want it really dark towards the bottom here. And I'm gonna add some shadows up here. And some whites because it's got a little bit of snow left on it. And then I'm going to start on my flowers because that's my main focus here. So I want a nice green for the stems, and I'm just going to do just a swoosh. So I'm just going to add them along here. And I'll go back in with darks and lights later. I'm using blue. Navy blue is my darkest dark right now. And at the very end, I go back in with black, just a very little touch. And I want some little purple flowers. I don't know what these are.
That's good. You can still paint while it's wet.
Yes.
Is that why you like acrylic? That is acrylic, right?
Yes, I do like it because it's very forgiving. And if I didn't like this painting, I can just paint over the whole thing, which is awesome.
So you're just dabbing?
Yeah, I'm just kind of making little dots here and there for some flowers. And let's see. Trying not to be symmetrical here, but I kind of am. And I wanted to add some pinks. And, you know, sometimes you can do things really quick and then go back in later and add more detail. So, some of these kind of flowers. And then I think I'm going to add a few like red flowers up here, like poppies. Just want it to look like there's all kinds of flowers in here.
Oh, maybe you show our audience what you've done so far. They're just so pretty. It's just doing that so fast.
Just adding some circles for some red flowers and things I might see in this field. Trying to think. I always want some yellow to add some springy colors. And I think these are going to be kind of like daisies with some petals that go out. I'm just doing this too fast here. But
I know we don't have a whole lot of time, so
yeah, it just gives you an idea of what you guys can try at home. Maybe just some dots in the field. You know, maybe they're buttercups back there.
Yeah. Daffodils.
Yeah, daffodils.
So pretty. We've got 5 minutes left, so.
Okay, and so I'm gonna go in with my navy blue for my really dark darks to pop out these hills here. Add some more green so it looks more green. And this hill is going to be a lot lighter over here. And usually one of the things I do is figure out where the sun is shining, and I kind of add it up along here somewhere. So then I can have some sunshine coming down. So
you just put some on the top of the
yeah, I put some on the top of the hill here.
mountains and top of the
Just kind of come down, like this side will be a little lighter than this side. Just add a little yellow. Not that much yellow, but
you want to see what that looks like? Isn't that
so
pretty? Yeah.
And then later on, I'll go back in with, like I said, and I'll take pure black, like right here, and maybe some white on things that I really want to lighten up.
Black to lighten it up, is that what you said? Wow.
Black for the shadow, and then white. Just white, just like I'll pick out a couple places that are the lightest in the painting, and a couple places that are the darkest. And I'll use pure white and pure black.
Wow.
But until then, I use either yellow for lights, or I use navy blue to darken it up. And like if you want to have a real shadow, like in the green, you use the opposite color, which would be red, which makes it look a lot darker also. So just add some darkness there. And so I'll probably add some little blades of grass in the bottom here. Just add some greens.
Got a couple of minutes.
Okay.
That's going by fast.
Yeah, it is. It's fast.
But you did a lot
so,
in a short time. It's so pretty, isn't it? So pretty. It's so springy too. So.
Well, that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
I'm ready for spring. I think we have spring, but yeah. So we have some Queen Anne's lace or something back here.
So what's your email again? For more information?
For more information, if you have any questions, my email is paintingpeacewithpamela@gmail.com. And I'm working on a website, and when I get it done, it'll be up, and it'll have places where you can sign up for classes.
Oh.
And for, different healing classes, and just learning to paint different things. So I guess that's just adding more grass in the bottom. So
Yeah, to show them one more time. I think we're running out of time now.
Okay, so
That's just beautiful. You can do the same thing.
yep.
So you followed Pam. I hope you got to see the whole episode. She definitely will be back if she's able to.
Yeah, it's fun. I love to paint. So
Yeah, I could tell.
thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for coming. And as always, you always do a beautiful job, and
Thanks.
such a pleasant voice to listen to. It's hailing just in your voice too. Yeah, thank you for tuning in to Christine's Corner, and see you again next week.
The water's warm at Jaws Pond, and we're stocked full of treasures. Big or small, we buy it all. We buy and sell fast rides, power tools, vintage guitars, and so much more. Walk the plank in style with our fine jewelry, diamonds, and watches. Plus, we have a huge selection of the latest video games, including the new PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Jaws Pond, conveniently located on Meriden Waterbury Turnpike in Southington and West Main Street in New Britain.